Welcome to the realm of spirits, where the lines between the living and the dead are blurred and eerie apparitions roam freely. From ancient civilizations to modern day societies, every culture has its own version of ghostly encounters. Legend has it that Cheneques, those mischievous forest spirits of Mexican folklore, have a knack for causing trouble. These pint-sized troublemakers have an uncanny ability to turn a pleasant stroll through the woods into a wild goose chase of epic proportions. Imagine trying to find your way back to civilization, only to be greeted with an army of giggling Cheneques, pointing you in the wrong direction with their tiny wrinkled fingers. It's like trying to navigate a maze with a blindfold on, while these little pranksters dance circles around you, reveling in their own amusement. But let's not underestimate the impact of their pranks. Those who encounter them may suffer from confusion, exhaustion, and maybe even a few scratches from stumbling over those tricky tree roots. Just be cautious in the woods, folks, because you never know when the Cheneques are plotting their next practical joke. When it comes to appeasing the mischievous forest spirits like Cheneques, the people of Mexico has developed some interesting rituals. These rituals are kind of like a secret handshake, but instead of a handshake, it involves offerings where villagers gather at the heart of the forest, armed with baskets of fruit, flowers, and even a few bottles of tequila. They carefully arrange these offerings on a makeshift altar, hoping to catch the attention of the Cheneques. It's kind of like a forest potluck, where the spirits are the pickiest of eaters. But hey, if it keeps them happy and protects the forest, it's worth a shot. But don't be fooled by their mischievous nature, because deep down, these tiny devils do have a purpose. They are the protectors, the guardians of the forest. It's their duty to make sure that humans don't disturb the delicate harmony of the woods. And let's face it, sometimes we humans need a good dose of humility and a reminder that we are not the kings and queens of the natural world. So next time you find yourself lost in the wilderness, take a moment to appreciate the whimsical ways of the Cheneques. Embrace the adventure, embrace the chaos, and maybe, just maybe, you'll come out of it with a newfound respect for nature's mischievous sidekicks. Deep in the heart of Venezuela, where the tropical splendor meets the shadows, lies a chilling mystery that sends shivers down anyone's spine. Brace yourselves, for we are about to embark on a daring journey of legends and folklore, leading us straight into the eerie tales of El Sabon, also known as the Whistler. Picture yourself in the wilderness, just innocently minding your own business, when out of nowhere you hear it. The chilling whistle that instantly turns your spine into a slinky. Your heart skips a beat, your palms start to sweat, and your legs turn to jelly. It's like a horror movie soundtrack, but this time you're living it. You see, this ain't your ordinary whistling. It's not the kind you do to pass the time or flirt with a pretty girl at the bar. This is a whistle that pushes you over the edge of fear and capsulates you into a dimension of pure terror. It's the kind of whistle that you would make even the bravest of souls wet their pants. Legend has it that El Sabon's whistle can be heard from miles away, slicing through the dead silence of the night like a machete through a piñata. And when you hear it, my friend, I suggest you start running like your life depends on it. Because, well, it does. You see, Savvun isn't your typical monster. He's not just some boogeyman lurking under your bed, waiting to snatch your toe. Oh no, he's much worse. He's a justice seeking fiend, hell bent on avenging all the wrongdoings of the world. And boy, does he take his job seriously. He particularly has a bone to pick with those who have indulged in immoral acts, especially the no good scoundrels, usually men. It's like he's a supernatural spokesperson for women's rights, except instead of picketing on the streets, he's taking matters into his own spectral hands and whistling your doomed fate. So take heed, my dear compadre. Don't fall into the trap of sin, because Savvun is out there, lurking in the shadows, ready to make you pay for your transgressions. Stay virtuous, stay righteous, and for the love of all that's homely, don't let that eerie melody seduce you into a deadly dance. Keep your wits about you, amigo, and remember to always watch your back. That way, maybe, just maybe, you'll outsmart Savvun and escape his bone-chilling grasp. But hey, no guarantees. So good luck, and may the whistle of doom never find its way to your ears. We've all been warned about El Cucuy, the sneaky boogeyman lurking in the shadows. This guy has been keeping Latin American kids up at night for ages, making sure they stick to their bedtime curfew. With eyes blazing like fiery coals and creepy fingers ready to snatch, El Cucuy has become the embodiment of parental warnings and the ultimate enforcer of discipline. In Latin American folklore, moms and dads have used the legend of El Cucuy as a weapon to keep their kids in line. Just a mere mention of his name can whip even the rowdiest little rascals into shape. The mere thought of El Cucuy lurking nearby is enough to send chills down a child's spine and have them obeying like little angels. For ages, parents have been using this tale as a way to teach their kids the importance of following rules. El Cucuy serves as a cautionary tale, reminding children of the dire consequences that come with straying off the obedient path. By instilling fear in their hearts, parents hope to mold their children into respectful, well-behaved individuals, ensuring they grow up to be responsible members of society. But where did El Cucuy come from? Like any good folklore legend, his origins are veiled in mystery, passed down from generation to generation. Some say he's a part of Spanish mythology, sharing similarities with Coco, another mythical figure that goes after naughty children. Others believe that El Cucuy has ancient indigenous roots, mixed with some spooky superstitious beliefs. Regardless of his origins, El Cucuy's presence is unbelievably pervasive in Latin American culture. From Mexico to Argentina, parents still use this legend as a means to keep their kids in line. Even today, in our modern age technology and distractions, the story of El Cucuy continues to strike fear into the hearts of children, reminding them that there are consequences to their actions. So, next time you find yourself conjuring up tales to keep your children in line, consider invoking the name El Cucuy. With his shadowy presence and the fear he instills, this legendary figure will ensure that bedtime is observed, mischief is kept in check, and children understand the importance of obeying their parents' wishes. So the story goes that deep within Chilean folklore, there's this totally wild and supernatural creature called El Chun Chun. It's been freaking out the locals for centuries with its crazy origins and quirky qualities. Just picture this: a giant beast with wings like a bat. But these wings are strong enough to carry its massive body. And get this, instead of a bird's noggin, it's got a human head. Oh, but hold on, because things are about to get even wackier. El Chun Chun has a secret that'll blow your mind. Even seasoned yogas would be jealous of this creature's multitasking skills. Are you ready for it? Brace yourself, folks, because El Chun Chun has feet that face backward. Yeah, you heard me. So when it takes off to the skies, it's literally staring at its own rear end. Talk about having eyes on the back of your head. El Chun Chun is not just your average bird-headed being. Oh no, this mischievous creature has a few tricks up its feathery sleeves. One of the most intriguing abilities is its shape-shifting powers. Legend has it that El Chun Chun can transform into a human, particularly a woman, under the cover of darkness. But the shape-shifting abilities of El Chun Chun go beyond mere mischief-making. In Chilean folklore, the transformation into a woman holds great significance. It is believed that El Chun Chun takes this form to seduce unsuspecting men, leading them astray and causing all sorts of trouble. So, gentlemen, beware of beautiful women with a suspiciously bird-like charm. Just when you think you got El Chun Chun figured out, it morphs into something totally unexpected. So keep your eyes peeled and your wits about you, because you never know when El Chun Chun might be lurking nearby, ready to unleash its shape-shifting powers. But don't fret just yet, my friends. There are ways to protect yourself from the mischievous tricks of the shape-shifting creature. Local folklore suggests wearing a cross or keeping some garlic handy to ward off El Chun Chun's dark intentions. Others say that reciting a specific incantation or seeking help of a shaman can offer a shield against its enchantment. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there's no denying the allure and the intrigue that El Chun Chun brings to Chilean folklore. It's a tale that's been passed down through generations, captivating the imaginations of those who hear it. So next time you find yourself wandering through the dark, keep an eye out for any suspiciously charming women with a hint of bird-like charm. It just might be El Chun Chun, ready to unleash its shape-shifting powers and turn your world upside down. Mexican folklore is a treasure trove of mesmerizing myths and legends. These enchanting tales, laced with history, culture, and just a hint of supernatural, gives us a peek into the vibrant tapestry of Mexican traditions. And amid this captivating collection, we find none other than the one and the only La Llorona, the Weeping Woman. La Llorona holds a special place in the depths of Mexican folklore, captivating the young and old alike with her haunting tale. Her story stands as a chilling reminder of the consequences of our actions and the depths of human despair. La Llorona has become an integral part of Mexicans' cultural identity, representing a figure that strikes a profound chord with people to this day. La Llorona is often depicted as a tormented woman dressed in white, with long dark hair and empty, desolate eyes. She is said to wander near bodies of water, her wailing cries cutting through the night. The mournful sound of her weeping is a chilling reminder of the sorrow that consumes her. Passed down through generations, La Llorona's story has evolved as it is journeyed from person to person. Some whisper that it harks back to the days of the Aztecs, while others trace its roots to the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in Mexico. But amidst the haze of uncertainty, one thing shines through crystal clear. La Llorona's tale has stood the test of time, captivating the imaginations of Mexicans and beyond. Legend has it that La Llorona was once a stunning woman by the name of Maria. In various versions of the tale, Maria's husband was a treacherous scoundrel who showed more love and affection towards their two sons than his own wife. Other renditions suggest that he may have abandoned her for a wealthier or lighter-skinned damsel. Driven by jealousy, anger, and heartbreak, Maria is said to have led her sons to a nearby river and drowned them, only to be consumed by remorse and take her own life. In another twist, Maria's neglected sons meet an accidental watery fate while she indulges in the company of gentlemen callers. From that tragic day forward, Maria's spirit, now known as La Llorona, wanders the earth in eternal search of her lost sons, her mournful cries echoing through the night. So gather round, my friends, and allow the bewitching tales of Mexican folklore to transport you to a world where the supernatural intertwines with history and culture. And amidst it all, La Llorona stands tall as a testament to the endurance of legends and the power they hold over our hearts and imaginations. Thank you for joining us on this whimsical exploration into Mexican folklore. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling adventures into the realm of mythical creatures and captivating tales. Until then, stay curious, my friends, and remember, never lose your sense of wonder.